Hello everyone. Now this is video number 2, and we are solving this certification paper uh, C underscore TS4FI. Okay, so the first task that we are doing is we are doing this. The first task is create a document type. So yesterday in the first video we have already created a document type, that is TR. If we go to the presentation, then we have already done that. We have created company code as TA03, document type TR, that is a duplication of KR, and reversal is AB, and our this number range is X1. Okay, after that we created the GLs are already been there. Accounts payable, this is the accounts payable. Then the travel expenses. For this particular task we need 2 GL, accounts payable, travel expenses. Now our second portion is document splitting. If we go if we come to the this document, we have to go for, here it is, document splitting. So how the document splitting is done? So let's go to the screen first. So first thing is that we have to go for document splitting. For document splitting, we have to, first thing that we have to do is to classify the GL accounts for document splitting. So this is the path that we should follow. Let's be log into the server. Okay, so we are into the server. So we'll be first to doing the first step is we have to classify the GL accounts for document splitting. So let's, in the server we'll go for /nspro, enter reference financial accounting global settings, and if it comes to document, not this part, we'll go for, one second, general ledger, master data, GLs. Here let's check the path again. General ledger, yeah, business transactions. So it will be under business transactions. So for this we go to general ledger accounting, business transactions, and then we enter document splitting. So first is classify GL accounts for document splitting. So once you click here, our chart of accounts is YC chart of account, YCOA is our chart of accounts, and we continue with this. You can see here that the GLs, the splitting has already been done. In our GL we'll be using this one is this is the first GL, that's the accounts payable 211 and 5 times 0. So 211 5 times 0. If you go down, 211 5 times 0, go to position 211 and 5 times 0. 1 2 3 4 5, enter. We can see here that it's under vendor, it's payable account. So if you click on this category 3000, it will be under vendor, accounts payable. Okay, next we'll be doing this one. Next one is travel expenses. We are not concerned with revenue and asset at the moment, because we'll be going for document splitting only for these. Okay, let's go for travel expenses. 61 2 times 0 5000, 61 61 2 times 0 5000. So you can see here it falls under 2000, that is under expenses. Okay, if you check the other two GLs, that is 1100 1000, 1100 1000, 1100 001000. It's a bank account. It will be fall under cash. Okay, and revenue 413 times 0 500. 41 3 times 0 500. You can see the revenue account. So all these GL have been classified for document. All these GLs we have been classified for document splitting. So the first thing is classify GL accounts for document splitting. This is the first we have done. One is for the bank account, one is for the accounts payable, and this is for the expense account. Now the next step is classify document type for document splitting. So if you go to the screen, the second step, classify document types for document splitting. So in our case, our document type is TR. So you can see TR vendor invoice 3030 for is the transaction, and the variant is the 0001. Okay, and then we saved it. Okay, so this is for the document splitting. Next is define document splitting characteristics for general ledger accounting. So here we have only activated the segment. Only segment we have activated here. Okay, so let's go. Classify what it is. Yeah, define document splitting characteristics for general ledger accounting. So here we have only classified only this segment one. That's it. SAP has been, it is already done. The standard segment has been ticked, mandatory field. Okay, segment is the mandatory field. After this, after doing this configuration, we come to edit constant for non-assigned processes. Non-assigned processes, in case if you have not, system will pick up the segment and pop it by default if the user has not mentioned in the transaction. In other words, you have not provided a segment, business area and profit center in the system, will take the default values. So this is actually not required. In case the user is not giving the details of profit center, business area or segment, in that case this configuration work and the system will take up the default values for segment and profit center. So this is not required at the moment because we will be doing it. And the next one is we have to activate the document splitting. Activate the document splitting. So let's go. Click here. So you can see document splitting activities. The method here is has been used by default, and any inheritance mean any details, any information will be inherited. So this is the standard configuration, and then you go to deactivation of company code. So if you select here, then the document splitting will be inactive, it will not work. So let us check once our for your company code TA03 and enter. We find it is not. If you select it, means it will be inactive, so don't select it. So document splitting is done. So this is how we have done with the document splitting. Next, we'll move on to what is called, after the document splitting, we have already done one zero balance clearing account. Okay, so zero balance clearing account can be from the liabilities. You can create it in the liabilities part, or you can be the asset part. So here it is already done, zero balance clearing account. SAP already defined it, and this just a picture that has been shown here. So zero balance clearing account can be from the asset side, from the liabilities side. Okay, it has been predefined in SAP. So if you take this, if you go to FS00, if you go to /NFS00, and what is the GL number? 295000100. 295000100. So no, it will be 295000100. No, it doesn't fall here. Okay, okay, close this. Yeah, you can see 295 100, zero balance clearing account. Okay, for document splitting purpose. Okay, to understand how the document splitting done, you can go to this note. It's given here, the purpose of the document splitting. Zero balance. Why we need the zero balance? Okay, you can see here zero balance GL account. That's an example only. If you have two profit center, you're transferring from one profit center to another profit center, so zero balance will come into play and will be always, the balance will always be zero. So you can check here. So this is how, as per the you have to do the document splitting. Once the document splitting is done, you have to go and configure the vendor. So if you go to the, after the document splitting is done, we will come and create the vendor or the supplier. So remember, for the supplier, here some information given. You have to create, replicate the way it has been said. So before that, we need to first create the, start with the configuration. So let's come out of this /nspro, enter SAP reference. Okay, financial accounting, account receivable, accounts payable. We are dealing with the supplier master data, preparation for creating supplier. So you have to define account group first. Okay, so in our case, in this we have taken the predefined SUPL as the supplier and double click on the supplier. In this supplier, we have double click on company code data, and then we went to account management and we made reconciliation account as a required entry, and then we saved it. So we create a vendor account group. In the presentation, you can see here we will be doing three configuration. One is vendor account group, number ranges, and assign number ranges to vendors. So you can see here under supply, SUPL is a supplier, and we have activated the reconciliation account. And then the number range. Number range, we have taken AB. So if you go to the screen, come out of this. Okay, so create number ranges, interval. It's already there, AB. We have taken it as a alpha. You have taken A to Z, and external number. Okay, let's come out of this number range, and then in the next step we assign the number range with your account, supplier account group. So if you go to position and enter SUPL, our account group, and we have assigned AB as a number range. If you go to the presentation, you are able to see here that we have done assigned it with. Okay, then we define the tolerance for vendor and supplier. Okay, or the supplier. So let's go. Close this, close this, close this. Okay, now we go to business transactions. Okay, and then we come to, it's called outgoing payment, and outgoing payment global settings. No, not the global settings, manual outgoing payment. Yeah, define tolerances for supplier. So here you can see here, we'll go and find out our company code TA03, enter, and we have taken this one as our as our group. SAP defined, we have taken it. We have not made any changes here. There, this has been copied from standard company 1010. Okay, so if you look at the presentation, you can see here it has been copied and it pasted over here. Okay, next one is define document type and number ranges. Define document type and number ranges. So if you go there, click here. Okay, so OBA7/N OBA7, enter. Okay, so in our case it is TR. We have already discussed in this in the previous video. TR is our vendor invoice. You can see here the vendor invoice, Z1 and AB. Okay, you can see the presentation here. Define document types. This is for the vendor invoice, Z1 and the number range. It's given there. So this, whatever you have done, it is common in ECC and HANA. Now we'll do the customizing settings for business partner. So first thing that we did is that, okay, let's come out of this page. Okay, /NSTRO, enter. Reference IMG. Okay, after reference IMG, you go to cross application component. From cross application component, you have to come to SAP business partner, and in SAP business partner you click on business partner and then go to basic settings, and then you come up with the business partner roles, define BP roles. Okay, so here the BP roles that we are going to use is FLVN00. So in our certification exam they have told categorically defined, so use FLVN00, the SAP standard. Okay, so here we have taken a FLVN00, we are using it FLVN00. Okay, you can check here, we have taken the FLVN00. The next is define number range. Okay, so if you go to the screen, let's come out of this. The next step is number ranges and groupings. So click here, we define the number ranges. So if you click here, the number interval, we have kept AB, AZZ, same number range we are maintaining for the customer and for the for the vendor and for the business partner, AB external. Okay, and after that we saved it. Now we come out of this one, you can check here. Next is we are assigned a number range to our grouping, business partner grouping. Here they have already mentioned that use the grouping BPAB and external alpha number. Okay, external alpha. Okay, so now you can see here we have taken what is called define groupings and number ranges. BAB, external alpha numeric numbering AB. Okay, and we have clicked on external BAPB. Okay, this is we have taken it. So you can see here we have taken this one. The next one is set BP role category for direction BP to vendor. So let's go to the screen. We'll go to master data synchronization now. So go to master data synchronization, and then you go to customer vendor integration, and then you go to business partner settings. In the business partner settings, you go to settings for vendor integration, and then set BP role category for direction BP to vendor. So here we don't need to do anything, it is already there because we are using the standard role FLVN00. Okay, so we did not do anything here. Next is, the next step is you have to define BP role for direction vendor to BP. So direction vendor to BP is the next step. Define BP role for direction vendor to BP. If you click here, you can see here that with SUPL we have assigned FLVN00. Here you can check. Next one is define number assignment for direction BP to vendor. Define number assigned for direction BP to vendor. So assign keys following the same path. Define number assigned for direction BP to vendor. So click here. You can check here BABB, and our vendor group is SUPL and we are using the same number. Okay, you can check here we are using the same one. The next one is define number assignment for direction vendor to BP. Define number assigned for direction vendor to BP. The next one. So you can see here with SUPL BPAB has been assigned and the number is same. BPAB. Okay. And then we saved it. You can see here in the presentation. So after doing this, now we are in a position to create our business partner. So creating the business partner, you have to be mentioned that you have to enter the supplier ID as RTA. Our vendor is Road Transit Authority. And you have to use this RTA and has as means your number. Okay. So let's go and create the BP. /NBP. Enter. Okay. In the B pair you have to select the organization. Okay. And in there you have to select the role. So we'll be using it. Let's see what supply is coming here. Supply financial accounting. Okay, and here the numbering will be, it has been already been informed that you will have to go to this one. External alphanumeric number. Okay. Sample data, or you can take. Let's take this one. Okay. External alphanumeric. External alphanumeric numbering. What it is saying? Alpha number as given in the sample. Okay, we can take it as given in the sample. This one. Okay. Now let's go to title. We can select company, and now we can name. You have to name the company. So what is the name of the company? The name of the company is RTA. This one, Road Transit Authority. So Road Transit Authority. Okay, and at the end you have to give you have to give the number. Okay, the same number will be the ID also. So we can give 003. We can give 03. Okay, so zero 3. Okay, after giving that, search, you can give your company code 03 and then you slowly go down and you have to give the address as given here. It is saying SAP Street has. Okay, so SAP Street 03, you can give 03. Okay, and then 03. Okay, then 10117 10117 10117 and then Berlin, Germany. So Berlin, okay, country will be DE, country will be DE, okay, and region will be Berlin. So I don't know what will be the region there. Berlin, BR, anything like that. Let's see. Here it is, Berlin. Okay, you can make Berlin, Germany. Okay, Germany. And the language, of course, you have to select English, otherwise no other language will support here. Okay, after doing it, you go to the identification. In the identification, here you have to give the identification number of the vendor ID, RTA03. We will take a RTA03. RTA03. Okay, RTA03. And payment, you can save this first. After giving this, you can save it first. Yes, what is saying? Grouping external numeric number sample has external assignment. Please enter a valid number. Okay, so in a valid number we can make like this: business partner A1. Enter. Let's see. No. 0A to 8Z. No, I don't think this is our number. And take this number. And now let's see. Yeah, it's taken it. A1. Okay, is the business partner number. And this is starting. And now let's go and save it first. Let's check for errors. Okay, it is asking for the VAT registration number. So we have to go to vendor tax data. Okay, and vendor text, vendor status, it's okay. Okay, supplier tax data, liable for VAT, info number, additional tax data. Okay, let's try to save it without that. Let's see. We'll okay, now let's try to save it first. Okay, now we'll find it out. Address is given there, time zone, telephone number, address data, address overview. Yeah, everything is fine. Identification is fine. Tax numbers. Tax number. Let's see. Let's go to OBY. One second. We'll go to OBY6 slash in OBY6. Enter. 1 minute. Okay, so let's go and check the company code TA03, enter. Okay, and this is the VAT number. So copy the VAT number and let's check here. Let's put the VAT number here and see. No, it's not taking the VAT number. Vendor text, vendor status, supplier tax data. Here it should come here. Let's see. Control V, enter. Yeah, I think it has taken it. Okay, now first save it. Okay, now let's go to company code. In the company code, we have to enter the company code TA03 and click on this one, edit. Okay, now the reconciliation account. So what is the reconciliation account? The reconciliation account is, we go on the top, this is the reconciliation account. So we have to enter the reconciliation account here, Control V, and then enter. Okay, and now let's check for error. So okay, and also remember to take the short key. The short key for this will be our posting date. 001 is the posting date, short key. Enter. Okay, payment transactions term will be, it has already been mentioned there, that payment condition 0003. And also remember, they want the assignment field to be automatically populated with data, with posting year, month and current date. So for that, in the account management, you have to enter the short key 00A, and in the payment transaction you have to enter the payment terms, that is 0003. So enter it, 0003, 1 2 3. Okay, and then enter, and then save it. And your business partner A1 is created. Okay, and you can see the business partner number and this number are same. So this is how you create the vendor. So let me take a screenshot of this. Print screen. Okay, let me take the print screen of this one, and let's go to the Excel sheet. Take a sheet 1, put it over here, Control V, and then minimize it for our future reference. Okay, new, and then we take it. Okay, copy it, minimize it, and go to sheet 2, and here we have created the BP. Okay, now let us, we have created the BP. Insert and Control V. So BP is showing here. Okay, now if you go to here, they will also asking that you need to have what is called the cost center. Okay, you need to create the cost center, and you also need to have the VAT also. Tax part is also there. Okay, tax part is also there. Okay. Okay, so first let's go and check the controlling. So what is the controlling being used in this company? You can see here. Let's open it where it is. Yeah, controlling. So in here the controlling is used is AA00. So how to check the controlling part? If you go to the screen, okay, let's come out of this. Has been created. Let's come out of this. /NSPRO, enter. Okay, go to reference IMG and go to controlling, and you go to general controlling, then you go to organization, and then you maintain controlling area. Okay, organization, no, 1 minute. Any system is open. Okay, this is open. Okay, maintain controlling area. So you can see here controlling area. So if you click here A000 and you go to assignment and company codes, you can see here TA03 have been assigned. TA03 have been assigned. Bike company. If you click on the bike company and activate components, you will see the cost center has been activated. And if you go to the basic data, already seen the basic data. Let's go again, TA03, enter. No, controlling area is A000, enter. Also enter A000, and if you go to assignment company, you can see TA03, enter. Okay, and select it and click on activate components. You can see that components have been activated. Okay, if you want to see the basic data, come out of this. If you go to A00 assignment companies and position, company code TA03, enter. You select it and click on basic data. Yeah, you can see here that the chart of accounts is this. This is cost center hierarchy. We need this 0001 for the creation of the cost center, right? So let's come out of this. Okay, let's come out of this and create the, first we need to create the profit center. Okay, first you need to create the profit center. So using transaction code P51, you need to create the profit center. So you can see the profit center details is given here. So KE51 you use and you create a profit center. So let's go to the screen. Accounting, financial accounting. Okay, financial accounting, and now we go to controlling, then you go to profit center accounting, master data, profit center, individual processing, and you can create your profit center. So if you're not able to see code, not able to see the transaction code, go to the extras, technical details. You can see that KE51. So here we create KE51. Controlling area is A000. Okay, and now you can create a profit center. So I just want to keep it same so that you can easily identify. So here they are saying you can create the cost center as TA, any preferred number, and then 1100. I will make it same for profit center also. So let's go to profit center. We'll make it TA, and then preferred number is same as company code 03, and then 1100. Okay, 1100, 1100. Okay, is our profit center. Enter. So these are profit center. We can make here, you can name here profit center. Profit center TA03 is our company code. Okay, and here you have to person responsible, you can give Mr. X or whatever. Okay, and profit center group, if we select here, it will come automatically. The profit center group will come. Okay, in case it would not coming, you have to check with this what is called, you can check with this presentation here. I have given there the profit center group here. The profit center group is standard hierarchy is YBPH. So you can put here YBPH. YBPH is the profit center group. And the segment also you need to put the segment because segment is activated in document splitting. So let me check whether I have entered any segment. No, so to check with the segment you can go to the screen. Okay, and open another screen. /NSPRO, enter. Preference IMG, go to enterprise structure, definition, and then you go to financial accounting. You can see define segment. So these are the SAP defined. We have taken 1000_A as the segment. So no need to do anything, we can make it here. 1000_, you can see _A is the segment. You go to indicators, you can line up profit center, profit center, TA03. Okay, go to indicators, company codes, everything is there, address, communication. Okay, that's it, and then you activate your profit center. Okay, now you can see here your profit center has been activated. So if you want to check the profit center, let's go. Profit center will be, to create a profit center is KE51, and to check it KE52. Okay, so to check it /N KE52, enter. And now enter, you can see the profit center, what you have done. So you can take a print screen of this, and once you do the print screen sheet, you remove this, put it over here, Ctrl V, and now you can copy the profit center. Okay, and click it new, and you can copy the profit center what you have done. Remember, you have to activate the profit center, you don't have to save it. So we can now have a profit center here. So we can remove this, and insert. Okay, and now we can have the profit center, Control V. So this is our profit center. Okay, and now keeping that in mind, we can create the cost center. Okay, so let's create the cost center. Now cost center is K01, and SAP has in this certification they have said the cost center should be as it is. Okay, okay, so now let's go to the cost center. So this is done. Let's come out of this. We'll close this profit center part. Okay, and now we'll go to the cost center first. Cost center accounting, master data, and cost center, individual processing, create a cost center. Okay, so here controlling area automatically will come, and the cost center you can have to exactly this one should come. Cost center TA has, so we can make it like TA 03, okay, and 1100 and valid for we can take it from today, 1st January 2026. Okay, and enter. So as soon as you enter, you can make a cost center. Okay, person responsible, Mr. Y, whoever will be there, Mr. Y, cost center, P, or production, you can give P. Let's see what comes. Okay, hierarchy, automatically will come, hierarchy, company code, TA03, okay, and profit center. Profit center we keep it same, TA03 1100, and we'll go to P doesn't exist, I think W will be there. Okay, so remove this. Okay, and you save it. Okay, now if you want to go to cost center, if you want to display, you can see enter, and you can see the cost center that you have created. Okay, so this is how you create the and let me take a print screen of this. Let's go to screen, K01, delete it, and make more space, insert, okay, and then you put it over here. Oh no, it's a big one, not required. We'll put it in sheet 3, remove this, sheet 3, so cost center, so we have to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, the pen go up. So this is how we created a cost center. We created the cost center. Okay, after creation of the cost center, now we'll go to the tax part, because system is asking that they need to have the tax. It has to be deleted. Okay. Okay, tax on sales and purchases. So first thing is that this company that we are using, we have to know whether this company falls under which tax. To see the tax code, we have to go to transaction code /NOBBG. Okay, and then which country? DE. D is for Germany. This is a Germany company. So OTXD is their tax procedure. So tax procedure. Check the tax procedure first. Merge center. Check tax procedure. OTXD. Okay. Then you go to what is called define tax code. Okay. So define tax code is FTXP. So go to FTXP /NFTXP. Okay. Remember here you have to give the country DE. Enter. Now you check here, you are saying that the billing will be, the invoice will be of 500 euros. We will take it as 500 INR plus 10% VAT. Okay. So how to do it? Okay. So let's go. Yeah. So we have already created one using V1. Okay, we have already created one using V1. You can check here. So 10% V1. Okay. So if you go there and you can check here, if you enter V1, it will say it's already there. Enter. You can see here 10%. D Germany V1 procedure OTXD input tax. For vendor it is input tax. Okay, we have already done the tax configuration 10%. Okay, so clear on this. Now we'll all the related configuration for tax 1 for document has been done. Now we'll do the we'll go for the testing. And here you can see here that is saying that creating an incoming invoice, okay, with all these related information. Okay. Okay. Now let's go. So for vendor invoice, we'll use transaction code vendor invoice or supply vendor or supplier invoice. Okay. We use the transaction code FB60. Okay. So let's go. /NFB60. Enter. Okay, as soon as you enter sector, your supplier is A1, right? A1 is Road Transit Authority. Okay, A1. Invoice date is today's date. F4, F2. Okay, reference. So in the reference, you can see the system is saying, they are saying that fees has a 7788. Okay, we can do like this. Fees, let's see if we can make like this. When enter here reference fees we can give hazards means we can give any number. We can make like the 03 and what is their number 7788. So 7788. Now this is not our document type. Our document type is TR. We have created the vendor TR. Okay. Okay. Now you can see. Now the amount is 500. Okay. Instead of 500 euros, we are using 500 INR. Calculate tax. In calculate tax, you will see here will be calculated tax on V1. V1. This one. Input tax. Okay, everything is fine. Bike company TA03. Okay, now we'll have to do GL. Which GL will come? This GL, travel expenses. travel expenses 6100 5000, 6100 5000, 6100 5000, 1 2 3. So you can see here travel expenses, ground transportation. You can check here travel expense, ground transportation. Okay, now let's go. What will be the amount? We'll take 500. Let's move on. Tax has been taken. Okay, value date, don't give the value date. Vendor invoice. Okay, enter the cost center. Cost center is TA03 and then 1100 as the system wants. Okay, and then write here vendor invoice. Vendor invoice. Okay, and now enter. What it is saying? Say 10% will be the tax, right? So you can say here 10% will be the VAT on 500. Here instead of euros, I cannot use euros here, INR, so 500. 10% will 550. So what I will have to do here? I have to add here 550 so that this will become green. 550. Enter. Now it has become green. Okay, everything is fine. Reference number, invoice, we are using the our document type, calculate tax, everything is fine, and then we'll simulate. So you can see here our road transit authority and did input tax. Okay, and after that you save it. Now the document has been posted. Okay, and now you copy this document, you go to FB03/N FB03, enter. You can see that document has been posted. Okay, you can see that document has been posted. Now they want that to facilitate payment reconciliation, the bike company requests assignment field of RTA invoices to be automatically populated with the data under the format this. Okay, so now if you go to /N FBL1N vendor, so our vendor is A1, and you enter, execute. You can see there their assignment is populated with posting. You can see here they are mentioned here. What they are mentioned? They are mentioned it posting year, month, and current date. And you can see here posting year, month, and current date. Okay, clear on this? And this is how this, using the new document you can solve this scenario. So this is create a new document and you have solved this problem. Okay, so let's go to the screen. You can go to the vendor supply FB03. Okay, and then you have to check the line item by using T code FBL1N. 1N. Okay, if you double click here, now you can see that in the invoice also the assignment number has come. Okay, so if you want you can take a screenshot of this one, new, take a screenshot of this, and you can see the assignment number has also come. Copy it, check it. Okay, So assignment number is automatically populated. Okay. So that's for hope it's clear to you, and that's it for create for document type. We'll go for next tasks about closing operation in our next video. So thanks for joining. Bye.